2 quarts of bread and butter pickles. Hi, it's Exploring John. We picked a bunch of cucumbers today. And we're going to make bread and butter pickles without canning. Here's the cucumbers we've picked. We're weighing our cucumbers. We need about 3.5 pounds to make this recipe. That'll make 2 quarts. Now I'm cutting them up into rounds so we can make our pickles. We'll have to go through and cut all these up. We got the cucumbers all cut up, but it was too much for one bowl, so we split it in half and put it in 2 bowls. So we're going to take a tablespoon and sprinkle it in each side. Some on top, and then mix it up. And we'll give that a good stir. They'll be shrinking down as the salt gets to them and works on them. And then we'll just combine it in one bowl then. Now the other bowl. Now we're using just regular table salt. No special canning salt at all. We just use table salt. Okay, now we'll let it set for 2 hours. Let them shrink up a bit. The salt draws the water out of the cucumbers. Also adds flavor. Then later on, we'll drain the cucumbers. We come back every now and again to give it another stir. And already they've shrunk down enough that we can go ahead and pour it all into one bowl. And there was some liquid to go with it. So we still have 1 hour and 45 minutes to go on our 2 hours for this to sit. Now we're going to mix the brine, which is the pickling solution. So we have 2.5 cups of vinegar, 2 cups of sugar, now to get our spoon in here, we have to use a smaller spoon. I want to get 1 teaspoon of ground turmeric. Let's see here. If we can get some out. Just a little bit more because that first one was a little short. There we go. Next, we're going to use ground ginger. That's also 1 teaspoon. But we're using a 1/2 teaspoon measurement here, so we can fit in the opening. All right, celery seed. Let's see, 2 scoops of that. There's 1, 2, and 2 teaspoons of mustard seed. So that'll be 4 of these 1/2 teaspoons. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll mix that up. We'll bring it to a boil on the stove. And then we'll do our next step. Now we're going to drain the cucumbers. Take them and pour all that liquid off. We left the seeds behind. See, look at them. Don't they look nice already? It looks like we've drained it pretty good. Now we're going to put the cucumbers in the jars. Next, we put our pickling brine in the jars. We fill them up to that first line. So here's our results. 2 quarts of bread and butter pickles. Now these are refrigerator pickles. They have to be kept in the refrigerator, not kept out. But they're real nice bread and butter pickles. So thanks for watching us make them. See you next time.